Hi, I'm Kitty and I'm going to show you how to draw a hero swordsman. So first up, what you need is an A4 size piece of paper, a pencil and a rubber. So to get started, we're just going to block out his body and head by just building it with shapes. So we're doing oval first for the head, a bit of a rectangle there for the neck. And another oval for the chest, and another oval coming down for the torso, and another oval for the hips, just to get us started there, like that. And then we do another oval for the thigh, another oval on that side for a thigh, and then upside down teardrops for the lower legs, and then again here, then an oval for the foot, and an oval for the foot, like that. And then for the arms, oval there, a circle for the elbow, and then come down into like an upside down teardrop there with a circle for the hand, like that. Then again on this side, oval, circle, upside down teardrop, and a circle for the hand, like that. Then we just bring a line down here to fill in that torso of the body, like that. And then we'll go back to the head. So we take a line across about halfway, and then just a little half circle there for an ear, a half circle there for an ear. And then with this face, I'm just going to bring it down. I'm just going to square off that jawline, just like that. And then we draw a leaf shape for an eye, and another leaf shape for an eye there. And then we bring a line down for the start of the nose, and then at the bottom we just kind of curve it across, and then we draw a little curve there and a little curve there for the nostrils, like that. Then we just grab our rubbers and just go in and just rub out those guidelines there, and here as well, down that chin, and sides of the face. Like that. And just get our pencils again and go back in and just fix up. Then for the eyes, just take a little line across the top, and then we do like a half circle in there with another little half circle, like that, and then again a half circle with another little half circle there, like that. And then for the eyebrows, kind of make them quite thick. Then we do the mouth straight across. And then for the beard, we're just going to do some dots with our pencil to show stubble. Just do lots of random dots there, just around his mouth and up the sides of his cheeks. Like that. Then for his hair, we just bring a line up and scoop it across. Like that, and then down again here. And we come up just above that original oval. We come down and just make it kind of choppy out the back. Like that, and then again on the side. And to show detail in the hair, we just kind of use our pencils and just kind of line it. Do lots of little lines. Like that. Across the top there. And then down the side. Then for his clothes, just bring a line down here, and a line down like that, then up again, and back to the neck, a line up past there and there. And then I'm just going to rub out these lines so we can start putting some detail in his outfit. Like that, so and bring that line down because it's going to have like a long jacket on. Cross it over the back of his legs, and then again on the side. Cross it over, and then just take that line back up there. Join it to the top. Just do a little bump there for a collar. Then again we come down. Little bump there for a collar. Across. Then for his tunic, just bring a line across like that. And on his tunic he has a little belt, so we just draw a slightly curved line there, slightly curved line there, like that. And then for his leggings or his pants, just kind of give it a bit of a bump out to make it look like actually they're not leggings, they're the pants. And across at the bottom, down into the boot, like that. Then I'm just going to grab my rubber and just rub out these lines here. On the jacket. Then on the tunic. Go back in and fix them up. Like that. Then I'm going to grab a rubber again and just rub out those little lines there. I'm going to draw the boot, so kind of widen it, bring it down, draw a little line there, then put the sole of the shoe or the boot, bring another line across, and then a little triangle, and then up like that. And this gives us a simple boot there. Okay, line across, down, up and back in. To it like that. Then for the arms here, we are going to bring the line down here. And round it. Again here, round it, like that. And in this hand we're going to draw a bow. So just draw that curved line around and then down the side. The hand itself, the thumb goes over, the fingers go under, and draw a line across to finish that bow off. Here on the side we'll have the thumb going over like that. He's going to be holding his sword. A little rectangle across there for the sword handle. A little oval at the end. And ovals for the fingers. We come down into another rectangle. And again we draw oval there and there for part of the handle, and bring a line down, and another line down, and another line down, like that, and then across. There's a triangle at the bottom for the tip of the sword. Then we just get our rubbers again and go back in and just rub out these lines, guidelines there. Get my pencil again and go back in and just fix that up there like that. Then on his back we'll put the arrow holder. Just draw a couple of lines like a rectangle up across the front, then another rectangle at the back, another rectangle there, like that, and then one across. Then for the arrows themselves we draw really thin rectangles like that. Triangles on the ends that come down, and then triangle again at the bottom like that, like that, and again like that. Then just grab my rubber again and just rub out these little lines here where it's going over his costume or his clothing. Again there. Then again, I just go back in and fix those lines up. Like that. Now we're going to put in some detail. So we're going to put some lines in to his tunic first, where the belt kind of pulls the material in, like that. And then I'm just going to go back up to his face and just do a light shade just around his eyes like that. It just kind of gives him a bit of depth there, just under his eyebrows, along his nose. Just around the bottom of that hair, around the sides of his face like that, and it just adds a little bit of detail in there. And then just under his neck as well. Then with his clothing, just going to come down here to the side and just give that a gentle shade, and like that, and then again here. And as we get closer to there, just going to darken that slightly and darken it down here. And of course down this bit as well, this tunic. Just releasing the pressure slightly as I move across the material. Then again on the side, a light shade, and then a bit darker there. And press a bit darker. And then on these bits as well, just a little bit of a darker shade there, just to give them a bit of depth. like that. Then for his jacket, I'm just going to really lightly shade this in, just to give it a bit of colour really. Like that, and then around the neckline, just going to add a bit of darker shading in there to show that collar. Like that. And again here, just really lightly colour in. Like that. Then here, it's going to do a little bit of darker bit underneath that tunic. It's coming down into the leg. Just make that a bit darker there, and then dark. And then release the pressure a lot as we come out, just so we get that definition of that jacket coming over top. Then a little bit there, and then a little bit of dark underneath that boot, like that. And again on the side, just a bit darker there, where that jacket's over top, and we just lighten off as we get closer on the inside of the leg. Then we just draw a little bit of darkness just under that tunic as well, around the top, and then down under the boot, like that. Just come under here and just do a little bit of shading there. Like that, and then on the side. And underneath. Like that. The bow, just do a little bit of a shade under there, and then the back of his jacket, again we're just going to colour that in to start with. And we'll make it just a bit darker there, like that, around behind that tunic and the legs. Like that. Just brings those legs and boots out. Then for his arm, again we're just going to colour in the sleeve. Just press that a little bit harder for that gradient shade up under the sleeve, like that, and then a little bit on the hand, and then again on the side. Just going to colour it in, just start with. Then press a little bit harder along the inside of the sleeve just to make it a little bit darker. Like that. And then just a little bit here. Like that. Then just a little bit of shading there. And up here, like that. And then for the sword, just colour like one side, so it makes that top side look quite shiny. Just like that, and that gives that hint of that's the underside of the sword. And then for his arrow case, just do that bit of dark going out to light there to show that it's behind him. And then we just do a little bit of a gradient up and down the strap. And then again here, just a little bit of dark to light shading there, like that. And a little bit up the arrows, like that. And then we're just going to feather out the arrowheads, so we just, the arrow bits. So we just do lots of little lines and it just kind of gives that feathery texture. Just like that. So there you have it, how to draw a swordsman hero. Hope you enjoyed doing that. See you later.